You're live. Hey guys, I'm just popping on really quickly to say thank you to everyone. Honda's here too. Say hi, Beans. Thank you to everyone that's been so cool and writing me messages and all kinds of things, calling me and stuff like that. My mom passed away on Tuesday at like 3:19 p.m. So yeah, yesterday was pretty rough. But it's kind of crazy. I mean, it was like, hey, Jade, how are you? It was like 3 weeks. I mean, like, I said goodbye to my mom, like, I don't know, like 10 times in 2 weeks, And then it was like, plot twist, she's coming home, or not home. I mean, she was declared terminal. So when someone is declared terminal, you have two options basically. Um, it's kind of crazy. My dad's stroke, he had a different kind of stroke than my mom, but my dad's stroke, the ultimate issue, like the fucking bitch of all of it, really. I mean, it was all a bitch, but his swallow valve stopped working. Same shit went down with my mom. So, but she's also paralyzed for 12 years. Been like in and out of the hospital a lot. So they were like, we can do one of two things. We can keep putting band-aids on her, like she can keep coming back to the hospital and, maybe have a feeding. No, the only possible way would be a feeding tube. Or you can start to move towards comfort, which is what hospice is. Um, so that's what we did. But I mean, it was like incredible. Like, I was like, we have very, very strong parents. My dad lasted 2 years, no food, no water. My mom was like, I mean, it was crazy. From when she came back and we started the comfort, the hospice from the hospital to Tuesday was Saturday, 7 days, Sunday, Monday, 9 days, 8 days. No, 9 days. 9 days, no food and hardly any water. I was like, what's up, guys? Hi, Crystal Marie. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Empress. Hi, Lilo. I just wanted to thank you all so much for like texting me. And I'm sorry for everyone that texted me and I didn't text you back. It was like yesterday. Well, yesterday was intense, but the day before was super intense. The day before that was super intense. I mean, this last 3 weeks has been kind of intense. Like, I'm literally switching gears from like running a hospice, or living, not living, but like being in an ICU every day to like, okay, and like, I think like, especially at the end for me, because I was like staying here and stuff, I just felt like a sense of relief when she finally let go because it was like this state of suspended animation, like of her just like, with oxygen tube. It was intense. I think I haven't totally processed all of it yet because I was literally here, like giving her the morphine, da 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 da, So yeah, I just feel like when she finally let go, like it was just like she's in heaven. You know what I mean? Like I still like on yesterday, I went upstairs to give because her medicine was every 4 hours and then it was every 2 hours. So I was going upstairs like for like to give her medicine and forgetting that it even happened. Um, Hi Jill. Thank you guys so much. The thing about the whole situation with my mom and why it's really peaceful for me is because her life has sucked. Like the quality of her life has been so shitty for so long. She's been in a wheelchair for since 2011 without the use of her left side of her body and without left side proprioception. And like I call her left hand like the claw. It's just like, you know. Um, and then as of like 2 years ago, she stopped eating solid food. So all of her food was like pureed. And then again, like living in a nursing home and shit, like it's not fun. Um, So like the first night on 11/23, when they called me from the hospital and they were like, you need to get here now. I was like, anyone else, I think I told you guys this, I'd be like, fight, like, or like, you got this. But I was just like, don't worry. It's like a new song. About a thing. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Because even if, and there was huge ifs the whole time. It's okay, Beans. There was huge ifs the whole time. Beans, come here. There's huge ifs. Come here, lay down with mama. Huge, baby. Hondo. There's dogs on like either side. He can't get to them, but he likes to like bark at them. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. I don't know. I kind of forgot. It still sucks. Oh, the whole piece of it was like, okay, so the quality of life she would theoretically return to if we were like insane people that wanted to. She would not have been able to go back to her old facilities because they don't take feeding tube. So she would have to be living in some new ass facility with a feeding tube. It's like the quality of her life would have been even less. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, I mean, and honestly, like, I can't imagine a better way to go besides chilling on a beach house, looking at the ocean, and with morphine and like, people that love you. Zaire, assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. You guys are so. That's why I'm here. I'm just like, because I could feel you guys. Like that's Sonar too, but like this whole like 3 weeks has been so intense. Like I think I did one live, but I like felt weird about it, so I just made it unlisted. But I just wanted to thank you guys because not only those of you that like message me, email me, call, like I'm so grateful. It's like when stuff like this happens in your life, you realize like the kind of people that, you know what I mean? I don't know. It was special. It was very special for me. So I wanted to like come on here and just say hi and also say that I'm so grateful. And if you didn't hear back from me, it was just because my mom was dying for like 3 weeks every single day, every day for 3 weeks. What's up, Jan? Hi. Hi, Angela. Where's Angela? Hi, Angela. Chris Mack is in the house. I love that. What's up, Kat? Oh, thanks, guys. I mean, like, it's like sad. Like, it's super sad. You know what I mean? Like, I have a really good picture of it right here. But, like, the only thing that would be possibly sadder or that was sadder was like literally her reality every fucking day, She's so gorgeous, right? That's like probably like around when she met my dad, or I don't know, before she had me. So it's been like and also like I never experienced like, okay, so I was here like the whole time, and we always talk, well, we don't always, sometimes we talk about angels here. Often I love angels, I love talking about them, but like being, okay, so I've never done anything like this. You know what I mean? Like my dad's situation was so different. It was so much more unorganized. It was a shit show. He basically went on like a suicide mission in an Uber because he couldn't stand the hospital anymore. But this whole situation with my mom was like, I don't think we could have asked for like a more auspicious situation in light of the circumstances that we're dealing with, right? But the whole thing of like the energy of her going and stuff, like it was just intense. Like, first of all, I met people, I'm making them be my friends. I don't even care if they don't want to be my friends. The hospice nurses are fucking dope. There's like the most down to earth, like angel gang motherfuckers you've ever met. So this one woman, Alma, was like, she told me like a couple things, like what they look for, just like how the body goes. It's very interesting, but also more like I was initially talking about like the energy of like, I didn't feel like there was an angel of death here. You know what I mean? If anything, like my mom was looking more and more angelic, like every fucking day. It was pretty incredible. I felt like it was like the closer she got to heaven or something. But I was just like, you're fucking drop dead gorgeous. How are you drop dead gorgeous in this situation? But I felt a lot of energy. Oh, and then I'll share this one experience with you guys that I thought was really cool. Could have been the morphine, we don't know. But also like another thing that's cool for my soul is like I spent more time with my mom and like pretty much every day for the last 2 weeks, but more time with my mom in the last 3 weeks than I probably have in the last 10, 15 years. You know what I mean? Um, like I was there when she took her last breath. So, even though she wasn't like always the nicest mom to me or whatever, we didn't always see things like Whitney and her were much closer than me and her or whatever. But um, it's an important thing. She's still like my mother. But so this one night, one of her friends came to visit. Like, so she got to see a lot of her like people that she loved, and like I felt like there was nothing left unsaid for her. Like I tried to organize like pretty much anyone I could that was like friends, like family that she's known forever that she'd want to see, like FaceTime with with her sisters and stuff. But so this one night, and so here's the thing: what happens when people are dying, and I felt this with my dad. The veil becomes very thin for them. They'll start seeing things. They'll start like talking. And when I say the veil is thin, like it's not like when sometimes we say like the veil is so thin right now. Like when a human being, when a soul that's in a human body, right, is a spiritual being in a human body, whatever you want to call it. It's so when it's starting to end, and like a really interesting way, I've been educated a lot about a lot of things the last 3 weeks. But so one of the hospice RN nurses was like, so here's basically what happens with the body, like in this process, in the hospice process, which is kind of dehydration in short. But it's like, a comfortable way for people to transition. She's like the body's kind of like a house. It just sort of like turns off the lights, like so that's why the pulse rate will go up, the heart rate will be low. It'll be like just kind of like trying to compromise for a while. Blood pressure will be up, and then heart and pulse will be low, or but like vice versa. All these kinds of things. There'll be like a period of the transition period is like compensating, and the body kind of trying to figure it out, and then there's like the dying phase. Okay, so what's super interesting, this little bit of side note, I won't get sidetracked though. She was telling me that in this stage of okay, so there's transition and then there's dying, and dying can take anywhere from like a couple hours to a couple days, right? And there's like markers that they have from when they're not when they go from transition state to dying state. She said that under brain scans, like the days or when people are in the dying phase, the body is very, like my mom for like a day was like kind of gasping for air, like we had oxygen going and stuff like that. But it's like the breathing change, you know what I mean? Like, but so the body is shutting down. The body is shutting down, right? Like, I was going to say something, but not important. But the brain is super active. She's like, we can only guess at this point, like what's happening, but like all the neurons are firing. She's like, I tend to think it's like maybe your life is playing before you, or you're having some kind of like flashback. Because my mom's like asleep, but her eyes are moving. Like you can tell stuff's going on. I thought that was kind of interesting. But hi, Mary Callahan. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Filipina! Yes, dear. I love you. Filipina in the chat, guys. I'm here live right now.
All right, sweetheart. I love you.
But aren't you in the chat?
Tell them how strong you are.
She goes, tell them how strong you are.
She's a strong lady.
People that are strong don't need to tell people they're strong, right?
They already see that. But I just want to say that.
I love you.
I love you too.
So, Filipina.
Well, I'm watching you upstairs.
Okay. I love you. Filipina, you guys in the chat. Everyone say hi to Filipina. She has like saved me and my mom's life the past She's been with us for 2 weeks, and we're just keeping her. You're never allowed to go home. But that's so cute. She's in the chat. Oh, and she became a member. So Filipina Pina is the best. Everyone saying hi, Filipina. We call Pina. You can say hi in the chat too. She was so, you guys, I could not have done any of this without her. First of all, she's been through this situation. She was like, your mother, what did you say? Your mom lasted longer than any other hospice person ever?
Yes, yes. My God, your mother,
Oh my God, your mother.
I don't know about her. She's too strong.
Too tough to die.
She's a tough cookie.
Oh my gosh. Filipina Pina was with us. She slept on the couch a few nights with my mom. My mom was scared. She's such an amazing soul. Sorry if I'm kind of, well, I am kind of all over the place. So this whole situation definitely triggered a lot of stuff that had to do with my dad, and just so I've told Pina this a bunch of times, but I wrote, like, when you're in like a triggered trauma state, like I have been kind of I'm moving out of it, like the last like 2 weeks though, but like when mom's literally like on machines and like things that nurses are coming over, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a lot, but you have to like buckle up and just be strong and be there, right? But I just know that I'm operating on like 20% capacity. Like I would just keep going upstairs and forget why I went upstairs, come downstairs, take like 100 trips up and down the stairs. I thank you for giving me extension and stays. Like, we want you here, your family. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for staying. She's so cute. But she was just so amazing with my mom, like moving her, brushing her hair. Okay, my mom, when she came back from the hospital, had like a proper afro. I don't even know how my mom's type of hair could get so matted up. And I was like trying to brush it. I was like, Mom, just tell me if it hurts. Filipina got all that. She's the best. And Hondo loves her. Hondo goes and like sleep. Hondo was so cute with my mom, guys. But he goes and sleeps with Filipina the night before, on Monday, like Tuesday, 2 a.m., Hondo went into Filipina's room and just like sat there and stared at her. Filipina said she woke up and Hondo was just like staring, and that's when my mom started gasping. Like he was like telling her, like, go check on, he was like super protective over my mom. I honestly think he's grieving. Pina, I think Hondo's grieving a little. I think Hondo's grieving a little. He's like a little depressed.
Yes, of course,
He was like super protective of her. That was like his job.
Yes, of course, he didn't leave the side.
He didn't leave her side. He would come down and check on me and then like go and like watch my mom. It was so cute. Like he for sure knew. What's going on with you guys? What's up, Josh? How are you guys doing? Are you excited for Christmas? Tell me what's up. I can't even believe, like, just because when you're in a situation like this, time just goes by in a different sort of way. Like it was literally like November 23rd, Wednesday before Thanksgiving was when my mom was in the hospital in a vent. And it's just been like a slow burn. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, like a slow burn, So now I'm like, oh, okay, it's the 15th. I guess Christmas is in like 9 days. Is it Hanukkah time yet? Mike's live now. That's early for him. I'll check it out. I think I have my Red Bar account on my other computer, though. I have to remember my passcode. Anyone want to tell me fun things you're doing for the holiday? Hi, Angela. I love you more. Okay, Red Bar's live. I just saw that. All right, guys. Hello, everyone. I love Ashley so much. She's so generous, awesome family. I love you more, Pina. I felt like I knew Ashley from another. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Thank you. You reminded me. When you're in situations like this, angels show up. Angels show up. Like, so I was planning on doing all of the stuff for my mom. Like when she came back, I was going to do the diapers. I was going to do the moving. I was going to do everything. And when the guy came to like explain and start explaining the stuff, I was like, I just started to feel like, not only I felt like there would be a weird thing for my mom's pride or integrity or whatever, but I also just felt like super, like I don't know if I can do all this. Not like that I'm grossed out or anything. It's just like there's just a lot of other stuff I was doing anyway. And so like when Filipina came, it was just like I literally could like relax and rest. Like I knew my mom was safe. Like I trust her implicitly. Like you meet people, and she's also just one of those people when you meet them, like it's like you've known each other forever, you know, like show my feet. I don't think anyone wants to you see my feet right now. It's Montez's second Christmas. Yay! Have so much fun, Montez. He's so cute. He's the most amazing eyes. I admire you more, Pina.
Thank you, love you.
I love you. All right, guys, we're gonna.
Connect with you. That's all.
You're so cute. We're gonna start on. She's gonna make. What are we making tonight? I got vegetables, steamed fried rice, or
Yeah, vegetable fried rice.
vegetable fried rice,
Garlic.
garlic. She does garlic in this amazing
Yeah,
way.
thanks, darling.
Like I don't know how many people like garlic the way you and me do. She
Oh,
put.
I
I'll
will
like
separate.
eat it raw. I'll eat it whatever. But she bakes it. What do? You bake it, right?
Yeah, I'll bake it.
She bakes like the whole, like you know, the whole thing, and you eat it or sprinkle it. It's so nice. They say thank you for being such an angel, Pina. She's the best. I want to send you guys so much love. Thank you for being here. Have such an amazing day. I'll try to come back with like topics and stuff. Um, yeah, I guess I'm like going in and out of like the fact that my mom's not here, you know, but it's mostly like just grateful that she's not suffering anymore. Like the end was dark as fuck, like straight up. It gets real. It gets real, you know. And just the way we did it, like in a private place, like we had Pina, thank God, but like and nurses that came, but it was just like I felt like I didn't feel like my mom's life was in my hands. I mean, it kind of was, but like I just felt like very super hyper vigilant and like I don't know, like nothing can be fucked up, you know, like but also like and every day, I mean like we made jokes just because like I don't know, humor has always diffused pain for me, but like Pina would be like, she's taking a nap. I'm like, but is she? How is she still like usually they say like it's like 4 days or something. So she's so strong and she's in heaven. I feel like her energy is still like lingering a little bit around this place, you know, because we're here for like 9-10 days together since Saturday, and it was Tuesday that she passed. But yeah, just like enjoy every moment, you know, because you never know what's gonna happen. I guess that's another thing I'd say. Like my mom and I had more time together recently than, you know, like to get like in like spent more time together in consecutive days than probably I don't know less 10 years, 15 years, but it wasn't like great time. You know what I mean? Like it was like but oh, this is the part I want to tell you. So when one of her friends came, last thing, when one of her friends came to visit, she was like kind of out of it. You know what I mean? Like she went in and out of consciousness plus the morphine plus like I guess lorazepam or Ativan or whatever they were giving her. So basically at the end it was just for pain and like mental anxiety, right? In the beginning there was like I literally had like a pharmacy and I was like crushing up pills and like putting them in like what do you call it? Mango sorbet. Anyway, so this one night her friend was there and we were all just like talking to her kind of. And she was like, this is one time I don't think she was hallucinating. Like a few mornings I woke up like, hey mom, like happy morning morphine time, you know? And she'd be like, let's go out on the yacht today, Ashley. And I'd be like, okay. I just like go along with it, you know? Like for sure. She's like, well, how many kids are going to be coming out on the yacht? I'm like, I don't know. It might be like an adults only thing. You know, so I'd like just go along like with shit like that. But one night she was like, it was as if she was like half about the veil being thin when people are passing. It was as if she was like half on the other side or wherever or heaven or wherever and half here. And she was like, somebody was asking her questions. She was like, they want to know if Sonia is, and who else is here? Sonia's here. Ashley is here. Like, it was just so interesting. I was like, who are you talking to, Mom? You know, but it felt like it was like people that she was connecting with on the other side, asking her like about visuals on this side. That was like what I felt. It was interesting. And then yeah, I'm gonna go start dinner with Pina. Thanks, guys. She's the best. Maybe we'll do a live together later. I love you guys. Whenever you see this, thank you for being here. Psonar, beep, beep. Love you. Thank you guys. You're the best. Bye. Bye.